We're at NAMM 2015. We are at the KV2 booth. A lot of you have asked to find out more information about some of their speakers. Well, gang, I found their booth. I've been looking for like a long time at different shows, and I finally found them. I'm so excited. I've got Ron here. Ron, we're going to walk through and kind of talk just a little bit, give us a little teaser of each model that you've got here, if you're good for us.
Absolutely. We'll start off here with the manufactured unit in Czech Republic, which is where all of our products are manufactured, and this is our ES series. This is our flagship. We call it the Swiss Army knife of our cabinets. This is a quite versatile unit. This is the ES 1.0. This is a 3-way active driven box, and what we have here is a very good dispersion unit with a 12-inch in here. This is a rotatable horn in here, so you can fly it up and you can use and disperse it in any visual aspect you need, where you're going to get a nice long clear throw. All of ours are point source systems, and this one is merged in with our ES 1.8 subwoofer here. The subwoofer, it drops down to like 37 hertz, and this is going to be a full-fledged system that you're going to have on touring or pro installation, auditorium, and a very good live performance system.
What kind of a wattage can these speakers handle?
You're going to be putting out in this one on a wattage basis. Wattage is really perception to what you hear, but you're going to be getting this thing at 131, 134 dB, and you're going to be running this off of our power amplifier that's dedicated and integrated with the system, so it merges off quite nicely, and you're going to be rocking this thing out at like 900 watts.
And to be able to achieve that kind of dB at 900 watts sounds awesome.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely incredible mechanical system that you just don't see on any other manufacturer. We don't just catalog order our woofers and drivers and all the motors inside. We work with the engineering teams of 18 Sound and B&C Speakers, and we develop the products together and merge it together as one unified unit that works as a solid machine from top to bottom.
Awesome. But this isn't it. You've got other cool speakers in the booth. Let's move on.
Absolutely. If we wander over here, and on the stick here, we've got our EX series. This is the EX10. The EX series are all of our self-contained powered units, and again, it stays with the pro audio scene. It's not one of these little systems that you would grab for $4.99 plastic box and have all your controls on here. This is a pro audio but self-contained, and that's what some people are really looking for, is a great solution that we can still have a plug-and-play option but get a professional pro audio sound. And this is what we're designing out with the EX series. Starting with the 10-inch, we have 12-inch, we have a double 6-inch, we have a single 6-inch, and we do the various combinations so that we can actually deliver a product that fits the need of the customer, instead of saying, oh, we got a box, and sell them a box. We find out what the customer is looking for to accomplish in performance, venue application, genre, and then we fit the box to the customer's needs and profile.
Brian, can you turn it a little bit? I want to take a look just about halfway right there. I like this. Everything is recessed. Yes. That is so nice. If I happen to set it down on its back, I'm not going to shear off a knob.
No, you're not going to shear anything off, and it is all built with Baltic birch, very hard, strong construction, metal. There's nothing half done about it. It is all extremely well thought out in all aspects. Very clean looking, fly points, and you are not going to be beat or challenged by anything. And then if you do need to rotate it, you can turn the logo. They are spring loaded. We're not using just glue because that peels off. We sell these all over the world in humidity areas of Mumbai, India, and I mean, it's got to perform in all aspects. So you have a well-vented and controlled unit inside of here that can meet the manufacturer's demands beyond any extreme environment you can subject it to.
Now let's look at the dB. Now, what can this little cabinet produce? Now we're talking a 10-inch here in a full range type unit. This is EX10 for those of you wondering. What can it do? Now the others had, great dB for low wattage. What do you have on this guy?
Okay, well, you're going to get a great dispersion out of this thing at 100 by 80 on this one.
Wow.
And with that, we're dropping down. We're doing 65 to 20 kilohertz.
Okay.
And the dB content on this, we're going at 129.
Very nice. Wow, that's for a little box. That's a lot of power.
Yeah, it is a lot of power. And we find that you're going to match this very well with our 15-inch active subwoofers.
Nice.
You don't want to go in with anything lower than that, because you have to hear it to believe it, to say, how can I fill a room with a single stack of 10-inch speakers? Well, you can do a 500-person venue with a pair of 10s.
Wow, nice. Let's keep moving on. We've got some cool stuff here. What do we got here?
People would say, oh, it's more of the same, but it's just a bigger box. No, it is a completely different animal. This is the EX12. This is the 12-inch version of the self-contained unit. Again, you'll see the low profile. Everything is recessed, and it is a pro audio cabinet. This is a full range module system, and this one is dropping down because you're getting a lot more air pressure out of a 12-inch.
Yes.
So we are able to drop down a bit in the hertz, and we're going down to 55 on this one. So it really is a true full range cabinet. And with this one, and that's at minus 3 dB. Now for SPL, we're getting 130 dB on this one.
Nice. But now you've got it above.
Now this is an 18-inch sub. What you want to merge your system with is the best merge. This is just show display. Best merge system is the EX 2.5 MK2. That would be the best match subwoofer for this one. And on that, you're going to have a system that drops down to 38 hertz, and then you do the roll-off and the phase control on it. You are fully covered. And you can have a pair of these for live performance, for playback, DJ function, very portable, and you can fill a room of 400 or 500 people.
Very nice. So that's not the sub we're looking at right down here. This is an 18, am I seeing this right?
Yep, this one is an 18. This is also part of our ES series. This is one of our passive units as well, and we brought it to show the versatility of different ES systems. There's different classes of 18 inches. You have your horn-loaded system, you have your backdrop system. It depends on what your application is going to be. Are you going to fly these, or are you going to ground stack them? So that's why we build a very versatile number of cabinets that fit the consumer's requirements instead of just pushing a box on them and say, you need 18. There's a difference between an 18 of ours and an 18 of another one of ours.
Yeah, very nice. Just a nice look of all the cabinets. That's some awesome stuff. We've got two more. Now, we might be getting out of the DJ realm with those, but we got to talk about them because they do look pretty cool.
Now, this is something that is fantastic for DJs. What we have here is our K-Rig system. Again, completely designed, engineered, and manufactured at our headquarters in Czech Republic. And you've got the K-Rig 2.0, 2.15, and the K-Pack 2600. This is a very plug-and-play mobile system, and it is DJ-oriented. Used for live performances. On here, you've got your 12-inch with your high frequency in here. Now, we always tell everybody, you have to have these fit together because they are made to work together. They are a stacked system. So you have your double 15 in the subwoofer here, but in your 12-inch and your mid-highs, the phasing is matched and married together. So if you operate it with these cabinets separated, you're not going to get the proper response out of the cabinet.
Yes.
For this control, you are going to stack them. Now you notice here that we do have another subwoofer on the bottom, so it's a double stack.
Yes.
Now you can do this in a full column, and they have your highs all the way up that much higher, so that you can get over the crowd in the large area, and you don't have to have added risers. Or you can lay it down in profile like this. It all does lock together. But if you're in an application where it's like, I really don't need that kind of bass response because of the genre of music I'm playing and the hall itself, I don't need that kind of reverberation, well, operate it with a single subsystem.
Yeah. You
don't have to do that. And the versatility comes out of the power pack unit. The EPAC 2600, where all the power comes from, it's all integrated in here, 2600 watts, which operates one full side. So you would have two power packs for a stereo system. Where this comes out of, it's very plug and play. The lines, you have a 4-pin and an 8-pin, so there's no way that even the most novice user is setting it up and have somebody helping you move the system around is going to plug it in incorrectly. Your input comes in, and very simple harmonics controls. It's just straight out, and you go to either your mixer, your preamp, your CD player, and your mixing console, and away you go. Plug and play. You can move the system, set it up, have it plugged in and dialed in within about 12 minutes.
Now, how many people, what would the coverage be if we were doing, say, two of the subs and the top per side? What kind of coverage could we expect for a number of people?
You can do a 700-800 person unit. Absolutely no problems, and have full coverage, and nobody is going to be limited in the sound and the response on there. The other aspect of this, and it's fan cooled, and it all comes through all this radiated heat, so it all disperses nicely. Best thing about having a power amp module like this is it travels very nicely. There's a case that goes right on the front, so it does look like a road case. And when you're traveling around and you're moving your amplifier systems, this works much better than if you have an amp just simply in a rack case, because rack cases don't have it governed in there for shock control.
Oh, sure, I see that.
So it has the shock control in there because we know systems are going to move around. And at the end of the night, not everybody's going to be as competent as you would hope to be, and they do get banged and dinged. We build things to last, survive, and real use.
Awesome stuff. Ron, if people want to find out more information, where can they go to check out all the cool speakers?
I would love to see their hits come on our website at www.kv2audio.com. Look us up. We also have a Facebook page, or you can look for any authorized international distributor, KV2 Audio. Google us away and hit your closest authorized retailer.
Sounds great, Ron. Thank you very much. We are at NAMM 2015.